For over 20 years, the Texas Department of Agriculture's Go Texan program has helped promote products made right here in the Lone Star State. From boots to salsa, Go Texan members make the best stuff on earth. Now, friends, let's take a look at one of these fine Texas businesses and why they are Go Texan proud.
Go Texan every day.
Hello, I'm Federico Marquez. I'm the CEO and founder of Moonflower Farms in Houston, Texas. We're a sustainable city farm focusing on bringing locally grown produce, primarily basils, lettuce, microgreens, edible flowers to the Houston market. We started Moonflower Farms in 2016. We actually began as an indoor vertical farm, but it was a very small footprint, and we felt that it was much better for us to be a hydroponic greenhouse farm where we're actually using free sunlight and water recycling to do a lot of our growing. We started growing in 2016 in the indoor vertical farm facility, and we were doing a lot of work with NASA and MD Anderson and a lot of very nice restaurants in the Houston area, primarily selling boutique products like microgreens, edible flowers, and some specialty herbs. In 2019, we decided to move into a hydroponic greenhouse facility. We have a 20,000 square foot greenhouse. Everything is grown hydroponically. Probably about 70% of our water comes from rainwater that we capture, and we use that as part of our source water. City water mixes up the rest. Really, our focus has been on trying to come up with a model for sustainable city farming that solves a lot of problems that we see in the United States in regards to transportation issues, food waste, the nutritional quality of product. Once it's picked, it quickly diminishes, and really pesticide-free type of product that I think most consumers are looking for. I was introduced to hydroponics many years ago through my stint at NASA. I was an intern at Bayer, and they had a program there at Stennis Space Center focusing on bioregenerative life support systems. Essentially, they were using hydroponics to clean air, clean water, and grow food in these special moon-based modules that housed 4 astronauts in the moon. Their budget was cut, and they shared everything they had with me. So that was my introduction to hydroponics. Many years later, the space program is now alive and well, where we're going back to the moon, going to Mars. The name Moonflower comes from my homage to NASA. It's like we're gonna help put flowers on the moon. Future modular systems that you'll have on Mars and moon missions will look something like this, where you actually have hydroponic modular growing systems that are attached and growing food in space. Texas agriculture is super important. Every state should be focused on their food security. And now, as we're seeing 70% of fruits and vegetables coming in from outside the country, and I think it's going to be 80% probably in the next 5 years. That's a lot of food insecurity. So anything that happens can block that, and we've already seen that. For example, if there's fires in California, all of a sudden, where's my lettuce? Where's my romaine? If there's something that happens in Mexico, it's like, hey, where did my tomatoes go? There's no tomatoes around, and you have like a month with no tomatoes. So from a supply chain issue, it can be very disruptive unless you're being self-sustaining. And the best way to be self-sustaining is to grow your own product in your own state. So that's our key focus, not just hyper-local city farming, but what cities can we support? What can we do? And where can we make the most impact so we can minimize what's coming in from outside the country? Anything that brings it closer to home and anything where people know where their food is coming from is very important. A lot of product that you get, once you've cut it, it starts to lose the nutrition that's available. So in 3 to 4 days, you can lose half of the vitamin C, vitamin A, other phytonutrients that are in it. With our Kroger display, we can actually show it. Everything's still growing live. You can't get any fresher than live. So live basil, live microgreens, live lettuces, it's gonna be there and you can just pluck it. And that's our purpose, focusing with Kroger and MD Anderson and HISD. We became a Go Texan member several years ago, and we support Go Texan because we just think there's a huge imbalance in the amount of product coming in from outside. And not only that, but the nutritional value. Once you do the transport and the carbon emissions and just the food waste, I think close to half of that is lost in transport or damaged. It just makes a lot more sense that you have to be as local as you can. Everybody recognizes the Go Texan, and that puts a smile on their face, so that's good. Even with some of the grocers and the distributors that we talk to, they like the fact that, hey, all right, this is good. This is a good thing for the state. So that's always a good way to start a relationship. Hey, we all agree this is a good thing for the state. But for us, it's, we take pride in having a little Go Texan symbol on our packaging, and also being able to talk to the schools and also talk to some of our other distributors, because they understand that it's not easy to find local product, not mention state-grown product. It's not that easy. Most everything comes from outside the state or outside the country. Hello, I'm Federico Marquez. I'm the CEO and founder of Moonflower Farms located in Houston, Texas, and we're Go Texan proud.